Do I look like a Golden Globe today? I feel like a Golden Globe today. Hey guys, what's going on, my friends? Happy Wednesday. Okay, today I want to talk about the very sneaky, tricky trap known as work in progress. Now, I've talked about this in the past. I did a video titled The Sneaky Thought Keeping You Stuck, but in that video, I tackled it from a slightly different angle. In that video, I talk about it in the sense of when people think they are the work in progress, meaning they have more and more healing to do before moving forward and becoming who they want to be and creating what they want to create. Now, don't get me wrong. Shedding and ridding yourself of limiting beliefs is necessary, but people can easily get stuck in that phase for a long time because, again, they believe I'm still a work in progress. So there's that. Today, I want to talk about the work in progress trap as it relates to goal setting and achievement. Here's what I mean by that. We have a goal. I want sales in my business. I want my business to work. I want a new job. For me, years ago, it was I want clients, whatever it is for you. So we have this result that we claim we want and that we're ready for. And then we get to work in whatever capacity that looks like to try and see this goal through. But then what happens is we easily get caught up in the mentality of I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my side hustle off the ground. I'm working on getting clients. I'm working on getting this book published. Now, even though we can argue that that's true, like, yeah, Shaina, I don't have sales yet. I don't have clients yet. I don't have a published book yet. I'm working on it. It's not yet in my reality. Although we can argue that that's true, the thought I'm working on it while working on it can actually keep us stuck, never getting the result we want. Let me explain, because this is so important. Our thoughts create our results. So if we think I'm working on it, our goals then remain a work in progress. Because when we think I'm working on it, what our brains are then doing is seeking more and more evidence to prove that we're still working on it. It's taking time. It needs more time. I need more time. Our brains will just keep giving us things to do in preparation for the result we want, not the things to do that will actually get us the result we want. And then we think we're justified in our ongoing progress and preparation. For example, when I graduated coach training many years ago, I led with this same thought. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my business off the ground. I'm working on getting clients because that felt true, right? I didn't have clients yet. But what that I'm working on it thought was doing was keeping me busy and tricking my brain into thinking I was making progress when I wasn't. My brain was just feeding me more and more to-dos to work on that literally were not getting me any closer to having clients, to getting the result that I wanted. Things like creating new client welcome packets, building a website, designing business cards. Shit that just kept me saying, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I am on my way to achieving this goal. But I wasn't. I was just a work in progress. And the sneakiest thing about this thought, you guys, is it keeps us quote unquote safe. Like, sure, I claimed that what I really wanted was clients and a successful business, but the truth is I was scared shitless to make offers and coach people. But that's exactly what I needed to be doing to get clients. So by hanging on to the thought I'm working on it, it kept me safe. It kept me in my comfort zone. Again, what I really needed to be doing to achieve the result I claimed that I wanted was just to meet people, make offers to help, and get on the phone, right? But the I'm working on it thought did not cut it. The I'm working on it thought will not drive the action that's actually necessary to achieve the result you want. It just won't. It may drive you toward busy work related to your goal, or it could be driving you toward action completely unrelated to your goal. I'm working on it could show up as I'm working on paying this off first, or I just got to do this and this over here, and then I'll get to it. Okay? So I want you to look around at your own life. What result are you stating that you want and that you're ready for, yet you're attached to the thought, I'm working on it? And just notice the result it's creating, or better yet, not creating. Just notice it all. When I think I'm working on it, how do I feel? What's my action? What's my result? So now you may be wondering, okay, so if I'm not thinking I'm working on it while working on it, what should I be thinking then? I'll tell you. If you want to achieve the result you desire, you must think as if it's already done. You must ask yourself, what would I be thinking if I already achieved the result? Because you definitely would not be thinking, I'm still working on it. No, that doesn't make any sense at all, right? You'd be thinking, it's done. I did it. It's all happening. I'm making sales left and right. My book is published. I freaking did it. I'm a business owner. I'm a paid coach. I'm a published author. Whatever it is, you must approach your goal as if it's already done in your mind. Because the energy that's exuded from this future thinking is where all the magic is. When you do this, you'll then be driven toward action that supports the end result. When you think as the person who's already achieved their goal, you'll get these impulses to do this thing or do that thing. Those are the inspired impulses from the universe, from your higher self, that will actually move you closer to what you want, not just keeping you stuck, spinning your wheels, thinking you're making progress. Oftentimes, those impulses will feel scary and will require courage to lean in, but they'll feel clean, and that just signals you're moving in the right direction. So, you must close the gap in your thinking from I'm a work in progress, or this is a work in progress, to it's already done. Whatever that end result is for you. You've got to get your thoughts in alignment with the results first, and then take action. Guys, I have been the example of a work in progress en route to my goals, and it is heartbreaking. You take action in all the wrong places, and it's like you're running on a treadmill. If this is you, learning how to grab a hold of that missing link will save you so much time, so much money, so much heartbreak. You must adopt those next level thoughts first and then take action. When you can do this, the rest takes care of itself. That is my promise to you. All right, that is it for today. Open enrollment for my next private coaching session is here. It is happening right now, this week. I'm going through my wait list. I'm reviewing applications. I may be opening it to the public. At the time of filming this, I have no idea how many spots are left, but if you want the update, I'll go ahead and post the coaching link underneath this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Remember to hit like underneath this video, and I will see you next week.